your truck emojis ready for Sticko. Okay, this is a tractor morning. Okay, for Sticko. Each best of 3 plays, he gets at least one map where he has like 20, 30 kills. So we're all aboard the Sticko train. Choo choo.
I'm ready for it, man. I can get behind this one. You know, this is one of those interesting games because if you'd come into it without very recent CS knowledge, it's like, yeah, of course the mousesports are the favorites, right? But we've had mousesports with some shaky online results, and the last time these two teams met in an online environment like this, it was actually Godsent to 2-0 the series. So that's interesting. You know, there's definitely promise on this Godsent lineup.
I picked them to
time.
win this.
Really, mister?
I don't feel good about mousesports at all.
Well,
yeah. So I mean, they're the ones who have to show us they're in form. You know, Godsent are uptrending. Mudsports have been really off for some reason.
All right.
Of course, this should be an upset, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be if Godsent win.
Giving up the A side. Nobody forcing those gunfights after the smokes popped. Frozen's gonna bomb plant. Got a couple CTs on that catwalk. A couple down in the spawn. And a single smoke for Crystal with the kit. Good old 5v5 post plant to start the day, huh? Ah, you love it. Nice place to be.
All Europeans are like, it's mid-afternoon. What the hell is this guy talking about?
Yeah, it's true. Bright and early on the East Coast, boys, and nothing better than a little counter-strike. Headshots coming in. Barley, Zen, Stiko, Woxic, each of them with 1 kill apiece. Stiko's going to extend as that bomb gets stuck inside the smoke. So, nice utility usage by Crystal. His pistol buy pays off.
Sweet. They all pushed up. Perfect spacing. Wiped him out. But not a big fan of we give up the bomb setups just because you know how dangerous it could be for the T's right now. We know Kerrigan's coming through with a buy here. There's the AK, first AK, second AK. Pretty much all you need. Godsent know this is going to come. And sometimes we have situations where there are more. Oh, actually, they buy a single AK and save on the rest. So, yeah, it's just Robs to look for an entry. This is cool. This is the old, like, NIP, like, CSI buy, CIS buy of gauntleting an AK. The only other thing is that since they only have armor on 1, they can't really trade hands that much. So they've all got to pray to the Ropsicle and hope he can actually come through the 2 entries.
I like Kerrigan's little jump bait there. Tries to draw out the gunfire, so maybe the AK can swing wide and peek it. But the CT in the back of the site doesn't bite. And they redirect.
These guys are like a fragile package trying to survive FedEx.
Good luck.
There's glass in the box.
Yeah, it's Grandma's urn.
They're just trying not to get naded on their way to their destination.
There's that one Molotov on Madden. It's over here towards this A site as well. He plays that ramp with the SMG. Flash to work with 2 if he gets uncomfortable because of all of the bodies. Kerrigan dropping down. Going to come at a different level. And Madden's not ready for that one. Oh, Madden just gets like blood spatter on the back of his head. Like, oh, what was that? A bug on the front windshield, man. Kerrigan, he gets blown away. Nice try, and it does still net them a bomb plant, so it's a success, most certainly. Stiko, jumping USP kill. 3 survivors here for Godsent, but good job by mousesports for just walking around the map until they could find something that worked.
Yeah, bomb plant sick. Madden gets the blood spray on his back. It's like a Band of Brothers moment. You're like in the trenches. You think you're safe. All of a sudden, your like best friend's head gets blown off. You're like, what the hell? But you lived. Madden's teammates lived too.
Yeah, 2 others.
That's a win-win. Win-win. Here we get a bomb plant for a rounds, and the fullback comes in right away.
Woxic on and off. It's always something fun to watch. Dust 2 particularly. One of my favorite Woxic maps.
Oh, man.
Obviously, early mid-smokes mean he doesn't find anything. So we wait.
Have you ever
hold on.
seen? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, sorry. Continue. You had a good question.
No, yeah, I thought he was speaking to you. I was gonna say, have you ever seen Awoxic's old frag movies in FPL?
I feel like at some point or another, but not.
They're
not
like
recently enough to remember.
They're like kind of before he was a pro, but they put together stream clips of his when people don't know who this guy was with the high sense offing. I don't know if we should watch him on stream.
Oh, we can do those sorts of things as long as maybe we have to slip Legoon a little extra cash here, but Frozen's slipping him headshots. He's getting it done. Kerrigan in with another kill. Opper's gonna get caught in middle. Actually, that to me is a big important kill because they did it without losing any HP. They've cut back the man advantage to just 1. There's damage on 2 players, more notably Kerrigan than anything else. But it also takes away this post plant position.
Oh,
imagine if Woxic was here on Cat. Oh, he gets the bomb in. And I want to say that's kind of lucky. Half a second sooner, and suddenly these 2 Ts who are already deep in their post plant would have had to come all the way back with no smoke to take this vision away. So it's still winnable for Godsent, but it could have been even better. Robson Frozen, back.
I got a smoke. That makes it really hard for the long flat plant. Yeah. Let's see if they both end up. Oh no, Robs. He's got it handled, baby. He actually, that didn't even look like he was on him.
It did not. Nope.
He doesn't know how lucky he was. Oh wait, I was looking at Frozen, looking for Frozen's perspective. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, that makes sense. It was a nice attempt on the retake, man. When that smoke pops, that's when the cold sweats start coming in. Like, oh shit.
What have we done? I mean, when that frag grenade came in, the sweat started.
Yeah. The thing about that frag grenade, you got to have the frag out and then throw it. Because if you wait to hear the plant sound, pull it. Oh!
Yeah.
Peace out, Madden. Wicked shot by Woxic. Toxic Woxic.
He connected onto Crystal as well. No.
But if you pull out that nade, when you hear the bomb plant, you never get the nade off before the bomb goes down. You have to have that in your hands. That's when the game sense matters.
Must be one with the frag.
Yep.
We had this conversation elsewhere, but remember that, a frag grenade, your standard M67, American standard military issued frag grenade weighs 0.8 pounds. 0.8 pounds, that's all. I thought it'd be like a little shot put ball or something, but it's pretty light. Keep that in mind. Next time you see one from downtown, but it's a nice B split. There was no resistance on middle. Kerrigan, he popped that smoke, and they split into the bomb site where there was just the one defender, Frozen, holding off on the flank. Big round for mousesports. Going to tie this game up 2 rounds apiece.
Yep. They found the weakness, they found the wound, and then they right-click the grenade into it. The B site. It's crushed. So Connor showed me some pictures of owl, or he showed me a picture of owl legs.
yeah, I did.
So you can go see baby owls sleeping. They sleep face down because what is it? Their head is too heavy.
Their head's too heavy. Yep. So they sleep face down.
I mean, my head's not too heavy, but I sleep face down sometimes.
Okay.
But they look hilarious when they do it because they don't have arms.
Right. They're just kind of very much flopped.
It doesn't look like it's on purpose.
And they have very. Do you see the legs on that bad boy?
Supermodel legs.
Baby owls. What are some other funny baby animals? Chat, let me know. I'm thinking about it. I feel like baby hippopotami, those are pretty damn adorable because they.
I would like to say,
yeah.
Let's say we never found a squid before, then we found one today.
Yeah. Alien.
You're telling me that wouldn't be an alien?
Especially a giant squid.
Any squid. Those things look insane. That would be an alien by today's standards. That's like exactly how we draw aliens, whether we realize it or not.
Yeah. I would also like to nominate like starfish. Because that's
because they're alive, but they look like they're fucking rocks. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a little weird for me. 5 limbs and whatnot, just little mouth on the bottom, sucking up all sorts of ocean goop. The hell are those things, man? Rob's, he's gonna get that final kill. This was the anti-eco, and it was made easy by mousesports. So we talked right through it. Godsent had nothing to do. No damage, no kills, no nothing. Mousesports take the lead early.
Gonna take a second here to look at some recent statistics for the mousesports. Kerrigan not doing so hot lately. Chris J has come under fire after having one of the best aces of the decade in the first month of the year.
Really put all his chips into that play.
He comes in waves.
Yeah.
He comes in waves, right? Doesn't he? Woxic looks like one of the only shining lights right now. Frozen has a very high average on stats, kind of across the board. But individually, in his recent maps, not so great. It's kind of a sea of red. It's 50-50.
I think Woxic is actually another one of those players who was so incredibly hit with the change back to online play. Kerrigan, he's been outside of mid doors this whole time, just sitting in the cubby, waiting for somebody to overstep their boundary. Stiko, he pushes through as they go into the smoke onto the B bomb site. Stiko tries to throw himself through it. There's still a counter-terrorist on the back of the bomb site in the form of Crystal. Kerrigan, he's got plat, but Crystal's right there, lined up, taken down. Man advantage now. Bomb out, safely tucked behind the tall box. There's Zen from window, needs to call Kerrigan back into the action. Farley, 1v2. Kerrigan, 3K, dropped, and there's the second.
Oh.
Farley, beautiful 1v2.
He preys on those weaknesses anytime. If he feels like he has a second to live, Mr. Farley's going to come knocking. He is so happy to take your duel if he thinks you're going to whiff at all. Like, most operas in that situation, I mean, he knows Kerrigan's back there. Kerrigan is the guy you want to kill first because you can kill him without actually exposing yourself to the guy below the window, but not the other way around. He knows Kerrigan's going to pop out for the trade. That's some big balls play by Farley.
Good for him. Second most kills for his team already. Only 1 behind Zen.
Farley's a junior. He's definitely very good versus good teams.
Yeah.
He's like our EU version, I guess. Very impressive.
Oops.
Madden's had some funny grenades this map. He also like lined up a grenade on A ramp when his buddy got Dunkirk behind him, his opponent or whatever.
Yeah,
and
it bounced off the
grenade
box.
didn't bounce on. Yeah, it didn't even bounce onto the site. It just missed. So it's funny because it was a lineup.
Happens. Farley fully exposed here. Kerrigan, there's revenge. Clutch on me, you little bitch. Zen, easy hold. Falls back.
They've been pretty good at retakes, but this one might be a bridge too far. Crystal's out. Just, of course, as we talked up, Farley missed a shot. That's why sometimes when you off cat, it's better to do it from the corner so you can actually fall into CT or sit on the wall. But once you're on this halfway point, maybe he was walking up still. You're obviously at risk of not having any way to fall off if you need to. No emergency exit. No latch.
Stiko! Rob's found you. 4 up for mousesports in terms of survivors and rounds. What are you nose exhaling about? Something funny? You think of something? Are you gonna make a joke? It's the time to do it. There's only 4 pistols up. What do you got?
With me?
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, it
Who
wasn't
else would I
me.
be talking to?
That was producer man. I didn't know it was Flash at all.
Oh, well. Then you've been accused.
Yep.
My apologies. I was like, man, if I'm hearing things already, maybe I should go back to bed. But I wouldn't miss this for the world. Woxic.
Very clean.
Nicely done.
That we'll call it. It's kind of been an okay start both ways. I think, of course, where mousesports shine here is their decisiveness. When they have a lead, they take it, keep it super simple. Kerrigan doesn't really waste time on giant fakes, which is nice. It's like refreshing to see that. You know, nothing's worse than seeing a team overthink in pretty cut and dry situations. And he's also been the guy to get the kill or the information himself before they execute. His mid kills have been really important for their mid to B hits. Madden's not having a great map so far, so I can see him trying to go back to mid.
Big nade. Big, hefty nade. 53 damage. Oh, Kerrigan getting caught through the doors. It's a lot of spam damage, but he's still standing.
I think he should be dead.
Probably.
Yeah. That looked pretty good. It's one of those days. He's like 1-8, and like even when he looks good, it doesn't work.
Bogdan's lot. Ooh, Madden may catch Rops, but Rops looks aware of it. Still, too prepared is Madden. How quickly do mousesports react? Smoke down, flash back, and they walk off.
Yeah. It's interesting because Long is a bit weaker, but they've got the 3 rotated towards A, so yeah, smokes come out. They go fast on the exec. They press up to make sure no one can push up.
Crossfire. Madden, he gets one, and then Farley comes out from the corner. Crystal, he's on the window. So much damage to the 3 CTs that boxed this one in. But they walked into the bear trap. Stico, he's going to try charging through. He had a lot of HP, actually, but they'll just continue spamming until they get it. So look at this. Look at this murder. This colossal calamity on the extension of the mid play.
Yeah, sweet. I mean, they kept it super simple again, but yeah, down a player and a lot of HP. And even though Godsent were 3 right side of the smoke, they had material advantage, the crossfire spam, one player close mid B. So if they got very lucky, of course they could have got the kill, but that 30 bullet spray just tore entirely through their exec. They weren't going to waste any more time sitting out there. They didn't have any long presence, so they didn't want to get flanked from long. So I feel like for Godsent, they weren't too scared of what was coming. And yeah, for mousesports, they didn't have any other options. So they've done a lot of the same stuff so far. It's just been cat and mid to B. And maybe they should try to keep their options a bit more open, or try to at least try to get some long control, because Godsent are not going to play long at all late into the round. They could be literally walking out and they don't know it. And that could be a valuable piece of map control.
Woxic tried to get there early, so I'm on board with you. I'd like to see the late night long play. Brought to you by mousesports.
The way I see it, right, is if, let's say, the CTs do not play long and the Ts do not play long, then suddenly the map is very CT-sided, because there are more CTs overstacking these other choke points. But Crystal is going to cash him through the smoke, standing in front of a flash. This provisional angle in front of a smoke, it's so strong while the smokes are up, especially when they have set nades like that. And now they've got that man advantage once again, and a lot of damage on the next player. I think maybe Woxic again, who's hurt.
Woxic somehow got an assist in the kill versus Chris J. I didn't quite catch the team damage. It all happened so quickly. Maybe it was a flash and I'm just incredibly wrong. I take that back. Smokes go over. One deep, one down. Farley. Again, oh, he heard Kerrigan drop. And Kerrigan, he's consistently trying to come at that from the 2 different angles, playing the levels of elevation. They'll get their bomb plant regardless, but, I mean, mousesports, not a comfortable spot to be in here. 5 versus 3. Maybe Robs can swoop down into spawn when the time is right. 3 men retaking from long. Op covers them. So once that smoke fades, Farley, he could extend over to Plat. They could really screw over anybody in the bomb site, and that would be frozen on Goose. He eats a flashbang, and then a shot to between the eyes. Crystal, he's got 1. Robs, he's got the double. Woxic, last man up. Farley's keeping him pinned, but he gets called out, and now Zen's going to have to try to rush this, which will work. That is Zen's 11th kill, and Godsent tie at 5.
Nicely done. It seems close, but he's so close to that and knew how to take that fight. If it lasted a bit longer, of course, Woxic, he would have definitely done his part. It was a really nice attempt by him in the 1v3, but Godsent, another pretty good retake. I think generally speaking, the retakes have been quite good. Maybe this is why mousesports wants to pay more attention towards B than A. But I think Godsent so far, that last round was especially good because mousesports didn't anticipate them to be so heavy on close long. They're picking all the right rounds to fight. Here they win it
very quickly.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Here they win long.
Here they win long. Sorry. Yeah, I thought that was a question.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this is good. Well, they actually move up fast off this too.
Really? Cool.
I don't think they're gonna expect this. Oh my god.
We'll be able to hold it for the first one at least. Frozen and Chris J. A headshot apiece. But yeah, you can see how the timing of that really caught defense off guard. Stiko crab walking into this.
Oh, man.
2 kills, 3 kills for Stiko. Crystal's going to extend and just sweep this one away. Godsent back in the lead.
What is his new sensitivity? Like, he's not that guy, man. I don't get it.
What's his new everything?
Yeah.
This
like,
guy's recreated himself.
How long is the arms? Does he use armrest or not? What flavor of G Fuel? Like, all of these questions I have for Stiko, man, because he's had a transformation. Like, he put pomade in his hair. He got a bit taller. He's probably an asshole now. Like, I don't know what happened to Stiko, but
nicest guy ever.
He is an absolute hunk in the server these days, man.
Mm-hmm. So it gets really fun to watch. You know, we've had this conversation on other streams, and we can delve into it throughout this series, but, like, Stiko has recreated himself. This is not the Stiko from Hellraisers of time ago.
Or mousesports.
Yeah. Zen finds a bit of vision inside of the smoke, cuts off Kerrigan, so it will not be the mid to B split, it's just the B hit. And, it's a trap. Frozen. He's, give it a little bit of room. Crystal, let's be real, that third one's just a little lucky, but nasty nonetheless. He gets a big 3-piece. Zen with the 2K. Godsent with the 2-round lead.
Stiko's living in their goddamn heads now.
I am inside you.
Imagine if Stiko joined mousesports again.
Yeah, after beating them in this BO3.
Sick. Beat them in the BO3, then join them. Yeah, I guess maybe he could grab someone from mousesports to join Godsent. Maybe that would be the play.
I think if you're Stiko, you're happy with this Godsent lineup, man. Zen's doing good.
Yeah.
Crystal's on point. Farley has very real promise. And that's all before we have to talk about Madden, who I have been impressed at times, but just haven't watched him recently, and not his map just yet. So everything's boding well for Godsent at the moment.
I think Crystal's stats do hold Godsent back a bit, but as IGL and as one of the smartest Flex players and as an IGL, and yeah, every once in a while he'll have a good map. But listen, if Stiko can do it, for anyone it's possible. It's a sweet transformation he's had.
Farley gonna drop the first chance.
That's just dirty. Oh,
Hey.
and the smoke just goes too high and over. He tries to throw it right on the edge so he can see something, but he can't move in for the pick now, and that causes Crystal to reposition. But him dedicated to B doesn't actually help out that much. He won't peek for the meantime into tunnels, and Zen has rotated over to help him. But mousesports, they move swiftly.
That they do. Out from long they'll go. Farley's off, gets overwhelmed. Now it's Madden on the bomb site. A little bit of a labored spray, but he'll get there with the second. Single man advantage. Rops. Not going to want to plant for Cat. Rather, lock down long. We've seen a post plant like this, where Rops himself tippity-tapped 2 kills in the post plant to get them off the stuck defuse. This time there's no smoke for the CTs to actually stick this bomb.
The ramp molly. Oh my god. Tell me how that does so much damage.
Oh! Get there in the end. Molly actually burns Frozen downwards. That's going to let Crystal trade. Now it's Crystal versus Kerrigan. Op versus Op.
Kerrigan.
Yep. That's a long throw, though, man.
Throw it, dude. Jump throw it.
Wind her.
You might as well, right?
Just get the kill.
Lame. Boring. Nice round. Nice round from Kerrigan. Playing his position perfectly. And, yeah. That ramp molly, you know, if it was a sight molly, he made a choice. He didn't miss it, but I thought he missed it first. But it ended up being helpful to kill the second guy, especially. Since 14 and 8 here, it's a pretty tight game. Like it feels like they're both making good calls on different rounds. Good retake sometimes, good sight take sometimes.
I would have taken the op headshot and then just proved to the world that I could land the molly and thrown it anyways.
Yes, right.
You know?
This is for everyone in TeamSpeak.
Kerrigan's doing this cool Molotov down in lower tunnels. You just saw it again. He primes the Molotov and then he jumps in the rounded part of like the doorway, and it moves him. And as he throws it, it serves as like this calculated instance of trigonometry, and the Molotov lands off of a wall bounce. It's all very cool. I hope we got to keep an eye on that. Maybe he's been doing it for ages.
The door guy is not shooting them.
Oh my god. Now he is.
The bomb's
Crystal.
down.
Thank you, Mohan. Your big blue eyes notice everything.
Holy smoke. Crystal has let that guy run into his death. That was sick.
And I'm getting all excited about a Molotov. This guy's letting people walk past, no problem. Crystal 12 and 8 after that play. Zen 14 and 8.
Oh, that's so sick. Even if he had shot him when he was near the corner, the bomb could have been saved. But he let him run all the way through. That's great. That is great.
Once it gets crushed. So,
yes.
That's a lead at least, no matter what. And a potential 9th for Godsent.
Yeah, well, I mean, the underdogs mousesports really need to step it up here.
It sounds weird you saying it, but I mean, to be fair, they did win last the head-to-head, you know?
Yeah, mousesports, man. They were number 2 team in the world. Like 2 months ago. Now they're number 12.
Do you think it's the double... Excuse me. Do you think it's the double whammy in, you know, Krieg nerf plus online play?
I don't think the Krieg nerf... I think that's a farce for them. I don't think the Krieg nerf... I guess Frozen... I don't know. I don't really buy into these small nerfs changing too much. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it like for Kenny S and the op, I feel like it's a bit different, but yeah, I don't think anyone forgot how to use the AK. So once people stop buying it, I don't know. Doesn't really it's a really giant paradigm shift for me for the players personally. I don't know what they would say. I recognize that that's like a common conversation. I'm not sure I buy it from the players.
That's cool, dude. I appreciate you putting your honest opinion out there.
Yeah.
We're creating dialogue.
Yeah,
We're
but
also
the online play part, I can see it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's big time, especially With guys like Madden taking heads off. Bomb planted for the catwalk. They'll have a deep post plant in Kerrigan, but it's the lack of real weapons and grenades that shouldn't go too well. Stick. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. Godsent
_map.
lead by 3 at the end of this CT side. That was just glorious little headshots. Look at them making this organized pile of weapons in the end. 9-6, folks. Mousesports take to the CT side.
Sticko, you have to fight me on aim red line 1v1. If I win, I get to tweet one thing from your account on Twitter.
It's a lot on the line.
Yeah.
It's match pause halftime, and this is the CS Summit 6. So, you got anything you really need to get off your chest? Do you have any controversial opinions you'd like to share?
Epstein was murdered.
Yep. All right.
I guess not that controversial, but in this crazy news cycle, these past couple weeks,
Anything
I
else?
feel like I don't want that to get lost.
Yeah. It's pretty important.
You know, feels like people can only care about things for 2 weeks at a time. So let's keep that going. Let's find out when Harambe's birthday is. Make sure he gets the appropriate recognition.
Harambe Bay.
Exactly. I mean, when I die, I hope to become a meme. Be copy pasted into eternity.
Yeah, is that the goal here? If I could pass on with a Twitch chat copy pasta, carrying my name farther into the future, then I think that's life. Listen, completed.
Humans just want to be immortal in some form. The easiest way is to have kids.
Yeah, that's the easiest way. What's
the hardest way? Is to like try to take over the world. That always fails.
Yeah.
Fails. Yeah.
Yeah, that one normally gets messy, huh?
Yeah. Or you could like take over North Korea and then tell everybody you took over the world. Don't let them get new information. That's also another strat.
Yeah. I feel like you'd be a very conniving Civilization player.
Never played that game. Have you?
Me? Yeah, a little bit. Yep, back when my computer couldn't run real games like Counter-Strike. Played Civ on no graphics.
Oh, okay. Well, pistol round begins. The push, double push. Talk about conniving. Ooh, CTs. They are breaching enemy lines. Zen, he's spotting it. Great shot on the first guy. I mean, the second guy saw him first. Zen was just trying to clear the spawn. Poor guy. And Frozen, does he get away with this?
Zen's watching it. Zen's watching it from inside of the doors.
I see.
Yeah, so Farley, he's kind of like playing it fake, you know, also keeping eyes forward. So they want Frozen to walk around this. If Frozen maybe jumps up and comes at a different angle, then it could be offset, but they're going to forget about him, or they're just trying to move away fast enough that he can't catch up, which is currently working.
Yeah, because then his spot just becomes a regular retake spot. If he waits too long.
There he is.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess. Wait, did they completely forget? Zen's just standing there watching.
They must have second-guessed themselves. They must have second-guessed themselves, yep. Had to have been. Man advantage still for Godsent. Bomb down. Farley takes a ton of damage. Smoke, flash for Kerrigan. Kit on Chris J. Ooh, that one hurt, eh? This one moving inwards. Now it's on Frozen to try to close this gap. Farley gonna take him down. So the last two CTs from spawn, they get thrown into the meat grinder. That is the crossfire on long. Done. Godsent, double digits early.
Yeah, sweet. So there is, of course, you know, if you flank and it's so hard of a flank that you're basically calcified into your position somewhere deep in their spawn, and if you move, you're dead because you don't even know where they're trying to hunt you or not, and then they go ahead and execute. The usefulness of your flank becomes just a regular big flank that the other team is high alert on for. So sometimes it is good to ignore the target, just move on, just to remember that he was there. But I think that last note, fell on deaf ears with Zen because not exactly sure how they forgot about him, but I think they figured since he didn't flank suicide, maybe he ran back up to Cat early on. And yeah, so he activated his flank at a great time. What is this Deagle? Is it almost a blaze?
Eagle, which one, buddy? Oh, you're talking about Kerrigan's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the wannabe blaze.
Oh, okay.
If you slap enough stickers on that bad boy, nobody will notice. Gun control. Farley throwing them all in the dumpster. Like Australia did.
New Zealand?
Tech9 walks out. New
Australia?
Zealand more recently, but Australia did.
Oh,
back,
okay.
You know, back beforehand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sweet.
Crystal
Sorry to interrupt
Tech9.
you.
It's okay. We're learning. Frozen through the doors. Oh, there he is. You can see him. He's like, man, I know if I walk through this door, there's someone. I
I'm
just
dead.
didn't know where. New doors, by the way. Woxic, gonna make the most of it. I feel like Farley runs out forgetting that, of course, he can be seen right then and there. But Stiko, he's got to watch this flank. And he'll do so, taking damage and putting Woxic in a clutchable position. Very clutchable position. Definitely if he had more HP himself, but he works with 14. He could still get it with some headshots. It's going to take real individual prowess, but they are separate 1v1s, and he just doesn't see Farley.
Yeah. I like the mid flank through tunnels. It's of course common, but feels like useful now more than ever. However, with the bomb, with the doors flipped and the bomb planted default, it's a little bit harder to come through flank and stop that bomb unless you come to the window. But since you're peeking the site from the tunnels now, it's just so open. I would be a bit more scared. It's not as like bulletproof as it used to be to 1v1 from there. Full USP round flashes over long. They'll decide to try to push out. And it is a shooting gallery. Population, mousesports.
And Stiko. So I guess they included the alumni. Frozen, he's dead. Woxic's got the AK, but he is also soon to be dead. There's the long... Ooh, the long peek. Later, Zen.
Why you shoot me?
Yeah, stop these. Mooted.
Mooted.
Don't you miss broken English, simple in North America streams?
Yeah, you never know when he was going to get banned. It was exciting. Living life on the edge.
Remember the Simple and Hiko bromance? That was fun.
I do. It was I have a funny story about that. I was there when it started at the LAN. It was in Montreal when Hiko subbed in for their team.
ESWC, right?
Yeah, I have a funny story about that, but I'll tell it on the eco. A lot of people might not know this.
We'll get there. It looks like Madden through the CT spawn cuts off one. Rops is holding down on this B site. He's got himself a double. Chris J starts to activate in mid. Zen's gonna claw that one back, and we've got the man advantage with the bomb deciding to leave the tunnels back towards mid. This puts Woxic's position on A in question, and he knows it. Has to dodge the threat of CT spawn and then just back up.
Do they have any hope? Yeah, they very much do. Incendiary in hand. Just get Stiko to plant the bomb. They don't have to overface. Zen will overface. But he does get some valuable information back. However, it could cost him his life. Yeah, it's not going to be too much of a surprise here for Woxic. And Stiko, oh, he's regretting his spot now that his teammate died at car.
He's going to try to cut him off. Ooh, gets the one in the back, but doesn't expect Frozen, who was just a bit more forward. So that's that, huh? Mousesports retake. 7th round on the board. 5 rounds the difference. 2 survivors with the double ops. This is good for them. Time to turn it around, mousesports. Here and now.
Yeah, maybe I'll wait for a less important match or something. It's a pretty good story about Simple. Let's see. Is this going to be a buy-up? It looks like yes. Looks like that plant helped out quite a lot. Okay. Well, I think, you know, the Godsent do a lot for the situation they were put in, which is scary for mousesports. The 2-op setup could help ease the pressure here. Certainly not going to write off either team quite yet. Kerrigan has called a lot of comebacks in his day.
They're just ensuring nobody gets picked here. Sat back, mousesports. They were quite liberal with their grenades. We saw them dropped on catwalk. We see the door smoke on long now fade. Frag follows it up. Nobody inside of that, of course. Stiko just chilling closer towards his spawn. And everybody else for Godsent ready to go. 4 players off of catwalk. What's going to stop them? Maybe Woxic. Maybe. Here's the utility coming in. Can't quite hit that little flick, and that's going to be a bomb plant. They could easily fall back into Cat as well. Nothing here to really stop them unless Kerrigan goes for the jumping kills. He has decided to start running up ramp, but doesn't extend all the way because there is coverage here from Godsent. So he has to be cautious. They've got the 5v4. They've got a little bit of utility still left, including that flash that he now uses to move forward, killing Crystal. Barley, nice op shot. Chris J responds, and Rops just gets enough of an angle over the top of it. Zen, he's coming all the way in from long.
Oh, he's flashing
That's
to
a
pretend
fake
Cat.
Yeah, fake flash. Kills Chris. He doesn't have any vision on the bomb, and I think they're just going to defuse inside smoke, but that was an awesome attempt. I'll give him credit.
Oh, it was planted for Cat. Sorry, I thought it was planted for Long Plat. Don't know why, but yeah, he had to give that up. But nice attempt there. Well done, well done. But yeah, mousesports. Actually, both teams were so low on grenades, I really wasn't sure how the retake would go. There was no incendiaries for mousesports, which means like that's a huge advantage. Elbow is the only spot in cover that you just smoke off Cat, you molly elbow, and then you kill the guy behind default. That's 3 players, right? There's not many other places to stand, so that's where it could have got scary for sure. Farley got a kill, but Mouse Godsent are now on the pistols, rushing out towards long versus 3 CTs. They should certainly win this. That is the CTs. Whoa. Unless things get really sour. Oh, Woxic, yeah, he doesn't drop a shot. That's the key point. He's still here, eyes on it. Stiko, just swing on him. You know you believe in yourself.
No, he's going to feed Farley to the Wolves first.
Oh, run boost.
All right, here we go.
On first jump, and...
Yo! Hey! It works. To some degree.
Yeah, sweet.
They don't get any of those weapons, though.
Yeah, the hell? I guess Farley took one into pit? Or one is in pit? No, pit didn't cross.
No,
yeah, they need a nade to get back the weapon, otherwise they got to win long.
Yep. Oh
my god. Wow. Stiko just narrowly avoided that danger. But they're... Like, Rops is set to watch Cat. He has nothing else to do, really.
Just needs the headshot. Ooh, or taps him down. Very clean from Rops. Now, Frozen's going to rotate over, making a bunch of noise, so Madden will know that there's one beneath him, but what's Madden going to do about it? Kid's got 13 health and a deagle, and he just gets wrecked by Rops. Easy close by Rops. He gets 3 frags, really solves the issue of what was that first long A clash. That got a little sketchy for mousesports. It was definitely costly. We know that. as they have to reinvest into the double op setup. Could argue it was avoidable, but it was just Godsent making good work of the little they had to play.
Yeah, I think that's definitely fair. It's 5 versus the 3, which is enough CTs, absolutely, with the correct grenades, but some good counter flashes, some lucky spams that can just make a world of difference. But yeah, fortunately for mousesports, Woxic stays alive. And he's a very good opera on this map, man. We know that. He's going to play his position well. And I think the last time that Godsent went up cat, they didn't flash him properly. Oh my god. What?
Science can't explain it.
Did Chris take a fast step? Man got smoked. Well, that could be everything.
Yep. Get it out of your system. The op shot from Woxic drops. Takes a little bit of damage. He doesn't have any help on long, but there's also not a threat there. Crystal plants, priority for Catwalk. Madden finds a gap between the smokes, and Kerrigan's head is just sitting between it. 5 versus 3. This is looking like a Godsent 13th round, man. If I'm mousesports, hell, I might just save.
I mean, they got 2 ops. They can't retake this.
Yeah. Again, the cost of the previous round, I think, very obvious here. Maybe they'd be willing to gamble a little bit more. They wouldn't have had to have dropped that 4.5 thousand for Frozen.
Oh, wait, who's in pit? Oh, it's Woxic, yeah. I don't know if I want to hunt him down because he's so good. I would be scared. Approaching from long might be a good idea. Sticko could get to an interesting angle. Let's see if this fight goes down.
Yeah.
Smoke. Jump in there, baby.
Oh, nice, Woxic. Didn't hold them off of Cat, but at least he's brought back the op into the next round.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to play his spot really well. You have 1 or 2 shots on the cross, and then you fall back, and you hope your teammates can help out, retake Cat, then you push up long together. Pretty much how it goes. Godsent don't flash you properly, you ace, or you get 4 kills. If they do flash you properly, you try to stay alive, get 1. If you're really good device, get 2, 1 through a box. You know how hard these kills are to come by on this Cat cross, but this is how good you have to be these days to do your job well. Woxic's one of those operas who does his job well. But so far, so good from Godsent on these other parts of the map. Like that long kill, huge. Puts Woxic's life in jeopardy.
This is everything for the economy of mousesports. They've got, right now, each team with 1 round of loss bonus. So if this one doesn't work for mousesports, we're looking at Godsent 14 rounds, and then the broken cache. And this is all on mousesports map pick. They chose to take this duel on Dust 2. After this, we've got Vertigo, baby. I love me some Vertigo.
Yeah, 2 ends of the spectrum, really. A map where the meta couldn't be any drier. A map where people don't even know the meta.
Rob's flirting with bottom mid. He's very much giving Crystal the room to walk up, but he's assuming Crystal might walk towards the other side. Crystal, he's going to walk right through doors. Crystal, he just goes right through. Kerrigan, gets shut down by Woxic, who I guess comes back through CT spawn. Now Robs, he has everything to do. He lost his teammate early. He's got a little bit of cover, and he's working it well. Robs staying alive long enough to keep them at bay. That's a crucial round, a huge, big moment for Robs, and now they've got 3 ops, damn it.
That was sweet by Robs, man. Really well played. I think his teammates put him in a very bad spot because, like, if he was holding the window and someone was close tunnels on that wall, someone could kill him in the window walking out. But as soon as that smoke went up, he was in a new spot, holding it off well. So, you know, very, very aware of his situation, not trusting his teammates, which is great, and made sure to pick up the slack when they died. Beautiful play by Robs.
Very important round as well. That was the swing. I mean, I was hyping up the, collapsing
Holy
economy
crap,
of mousesports.
3 ops?
Yep.
Did you say that? Wow.
I did. Rob saved one. So it's not just any 3 ops. It's a free 3rd op.
It's a throps. We'll call it a throps.
Well, that's actually very applicable to the situation. Big throbbing throps.
Hmm.
I'm down with it. I just can't believe that that's kind of how it happened. You know, Woxic, as much as Robs gets praised because he was the anchor on that B bomb site, I didn't see it from Woxic's perspective, but he was picking up kills. He got the guy on doors from, I'm imagining, CT spawn. Like, he was rotating back into the action to try and stop it, and he even got that final frag as well. So, nice. Three ops versus Glocks. I'm pretty sure this is illegal.
I'm not even sure this is... I mean... This gets, you know... Ops versus pistols, not exactly... This just makes... It can create more RNG if they give one of those up. So, it's a little scary, I think, for mousesports. I don't know if they're aware of how much money Godsent have, but... mousesports are not going to make much money this round, likely. Get very, very scared because of the ops. Not be able to retake if things go south. So one of those rounds that comes down to it. One dig.
Okay. Falls.
They need Kerrigan on the ramp. They got the rotators. Are there 2 rifles on site? 9. No. There's 2 ops on it. Oh, helping plant. That's good.
Yeah, Kerrigan's swinging the M4 over the top of the box. Fake plant. Fake plant, and all 3 Ts come off of it. Yeah, Kerrigan, he starts shooting his shot. Madden and Zen with the upgraded pistols are on
now they
the
have 2
board.
ops on a retake. Oh, that grenade.
And an op shot from Chris J. It might not be easy, but it's still moving forward for the time being. Madden, he gets another deagle kill, and he has to do it all. 23 HP, and he gets headshot tapped by Frozen. Oh, that got sketchy. But I just had this weird feeling when I saw the triple ops and pistols on the other side that it was gonna get this awkward.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that one shot, because, like, Woxic has 1 try on Cat. If he misses... They make so much space, and then they just come at you so fast because they just got nothing to lose. They're like zombies. They're like homeless zombies. They just come flying across Cat, looking for food. They're just like, I got nothing to stop me here. I got nothing left to lose. Oh, a nice pick.
Nice.
His own flash.
Ooh,
well, that's also a nice pick. And he walks out off of it. Chris is aware. Who wins? Chris J all day, baby. Never doubted him for a second.
You think he's wearing his Gucci's right now?
His slides? What's he?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel fresh, frag big. That's what I always say.
Oh, Zen. Zen's walked out bottom mid. He's going to get Frozen. Yeah, Frozen. And then Woxic's right next to it, so, okay. Good job, Woxic. Picks it back up, trades it. He, apologizes profusely. Little weird timing on the smoke there. Crystal, he's going to go for the bomb plant. Woxic, he's close to it. Working around towards ramp. And Crystal's making noise with the scope, so Woxic, now that he's in position, is just going to let his teammates get a little closer, because he's like a little landmine. He's going to pop right up and kills Crystal, who is basically standing on him. So mousesports doing a very good job on this CT side to claw it back. We had 3 rounds in a row from Godsent off of the pistol, but since then, it has been 6-1, and that 1 comes right in the middle, so not making it any easier for Godsent on the cash flow, but they still have 1 round of a lead.
A very cute play by Zen in CT spawn. The trades went in favor of mousesports every step of the way. You know, Sticko tried to bring it back, and then it gets traded out, and then we get Zen who gets traded, then he gets traded out, and mousesports just stay up in material the entire round. So, you know, just a pretty good round from mousesports. Good awareness from Woxic. He seems to be always in the right spot at the right time here on the CT side. That op is not weighing him down. He's getting very mobile.
Favorite player in the server? Go.
Sticko.
Fair answer.
Just lately. But I think overall probably be Rops. That's my guy.
It's another good
Rops,
answer.
Chris J. Rops. Yeah.
I think mousesports might make the best boy band in all of Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Or like SoundCloud rap group, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. You've nailed it yet again, Launders. Farley, he's
Zuh.
chilling in the pit. Just the scout up. Just the scout. And he lands the shot onto Woxic. But that's like poking the bear. Because Woxic's got that big op. Now, Crystal, he's going to waste 0 time. But Woxic's still able... Oh! Fire and chaos. He burns 2 players on the catwalk. Zen's going to come out from middle here. Bomb's been dropped down onto the ramp as well. Rops, he is hyper-focused on the frag, and that is mousesports tying at 13 apiece.
Do you guys remember that time that Woxy got an op shot on Cat, and then 2 players ran through his Molotov, and then Connor yelled, "Ha ha ha! Through fire and chaos."
I love the song.
Feels
I
like
love
we're there.
Counter-Strike.
That was so maniacal. You're a pyro, I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, fire's my favorite element. Those are the kinds of moments where I wish we had replays.
Mm-hmm.
But that technology doesn't exist here. So we can replay it in our minds.
Yeah. I mean, you just, yeah. Oh, we've gotten there. Mr. Producer Man, we've gotten there. Still scary. Oh, that's the double.
They're gonna rush him.
Frozen's in a weird spot, but he's got a friend.
Uh-oh,
Is his
Stiko
friend
gets the
his
reload.
friend? Rob's still alive for now. Yeah, Sticko goes down. 2K for Robs. 3, in fact. Not 4, but job's done.
Yeah,
Job's
again.
done already.
Again, may we add. So Rob's succeeding under pressure. The molly lands on him. Madden, he never had a chance, man. mousesports back in the lead, and only when it matters most. 5 rounds in a row, 14-13. They were losing this game to Godsent, and they've gotten back in control of the situation. Pressure is on Godsent now.
Yeah, I can't say it's any fault of Godsent in some way. I mean, it's not like they're doing anything too badly. They're making like a good amount of grounds, but they're not getting both entries on the site. So, you know, an idea might be just to make sure to have the flashes keep coming in as they try to create space. Maybe they feel like they're getting unlucky. I don't know what they would say, honestly, if you would ask them. Zen will lose this duel. And I feel like, honestly, mousesports just a couple of key players right now are playing their spots well, and that's what you need to win on Dust 2. That's Woxic and that's Robs.
Nice booby trap, Kerrigan. Just stays committed to the corner. Madden comes out. Molly to make sure that there's not anybody else over here, but that is not the case. The 3 remaining members of Godsent all in mid, which means our eyes fall onto Rops and whether he gets pushed through doors. One and done. Good headshot back by Stiko, but I mean, even a trade frag at this point, still just going to keep them at a double disadvantage. Yeah,
You can all play
Crystal.
1 kill position, so...
Done and done and done. 15 for
Wow.
mousesports. Full control of the situation. Kerrigan, good time to get a 3K. Game's starting to wrap up. He wants to get ahead of Chris.
I'm a little bit curious what Godsent would say about this game. Like, what exactly happened? I mean, I haven't seen, like, a giant failure, like, a giant pain point for them, besides simply, like, getting that last trade. Coming very close on the eco, the bomb plant down, but then getting naded by Robs. Like, retakes look good for mousesports overall. Here's an opening kill. That's maybe been a problem. That's one thing down. They kill Woxic at the beginning of the round. However, there's a push up to Cat. Chris J, he could get flanked, but they're not spotting this. Oh, Zen, he does think about it. And now Madden's going to try to come back to kill Chris J. Chris, is he going to be aware that there's a Tuttle's flank?
Ooh, he turns just in time, but...
Oh, nice from Kerrigan.
Yep. Layered.
So ready to come through the door. That was beautiful.
All right, Godsent, this is it. Final attempt, perhaps. It's all in, on long, frozen. Molly towards Catwalk because he doesn't know numbers. Kerrigan with eyes forward on the cross. One smoke down. There's going to be gaps on that. No utility left over. And it's getting a little desperate with the run boost, but Farley will find footing on the bomb site. There's a CT walking around the smoke, and Stiko takes him down. Now it is all on Robs. Nicely done by Godsent in that 3v3 squeeze. A utility goes high. Robs trying to flash and blind the Opper, will do so. Stiko's now down, and he's looking for the next one. There's no op to hold him back here. These are rifles. There's no utility for anybody involved. It's either 16-13 or this map goes the distance, and overtime is still a possibility. They're above one another. It's the perfect little stack, and he can do nothing about it. Godsent, take us the distance.
Yeah, that's how you hold an angle. If you can find some kind of high-low stack like that, I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed. There's no way he's getting by without utility in that spot. So a nice round from Godsent to claw it back. We might have an overtime on our hands, but you know, that's one round where they're able to kill Woxic in the beginning. I like how they follow up on it, but can they get the opening kill again? Could be everything and nothing. But stick on that 3v3, getting the guy back long on plat. That was sick. Woxic to win his duel straight up. While Farley is silenced.
Molly on the corner, Molly on the car. Ooh, it's all in long. No split. Defense going to try to lock this down. Kerrigan. It's a bit of an awkward position, but smokes deny vision for both sides of the gunfight. Zen, insta headshot. Madden's got another one. It's looking like overtime. Unless mousesports claw back from a man disadvantage. They've got tons of utility for the
Crystal's gonna die.
Whoa!
Are you kidding me?
All right, the man advantage is gone. The utility is to the favor of mousesports. Crystal just kills himself in a Molotov on the bomb site. Nobody's flanking this long retake either. Madden's gonna get another kill. This could help. Chris J trades frozen. Oh, he gets the dink but can't finish it. And there's the 15th. But my God, Crystal, making a sweat.
Can you imagine if they lost the game because of that? Wow, that was crazy. I don't know if he didn't realize it, like he thought another Molotov came in or just like mentally mistimed it, but yeah, he was just trying to get the bomb down right away, but just literally got it like I've never seen it be that bad. He went from 100 HP to 0 thinking about planting the bomb when he could have just waited for a second. That's pretty insane. But yeah, luckily Godsent win. We're into overtime. That's 2 rounds at the end of the half somehow. They pull it together, and that's even after losing the opening frag, which they do once again.
They try to pick up that pace knowing that there's heavy numbers on long, which still remains true. mousesports, 3 players. Zen's just going to go for the cat plant. At least they'll be in a retake situation. Farley, he's going to drop, trying to cut off rotators, and that works out very well for him. Frozen trades it with an op of his own. This is a double sniper retake attempt from mousesports in a 4 versus 2. There is nobody in CT spawn for Godsent. They are both on this bomb site. Stiko, he's looking down, and Kerrigan attacks from the back as Zen wasn't able to keep him at bay. Easy retake by mousesports, 16-15.
Why couldn't we do that in regulation? Just one of the last 2 rounds. Any reason, guys? That's what. Oh, everyone's on 20 or more kills for mousesports. That's pretty sweet. I feel like they haven't all fragged together at the same time in a while. That's pretty insane.
Oh, you have a very valid point there.
Yeah, they're all like over 100 kills between them. Nice even spread.
All right, Godsent, you got this far. Don't drop the ball. I feel like they've faced a lot of 4v5 openings. They can minimize that stat. Maybe they'll be good to go. Chris.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, he's to the right of Stiko. He turns away. Now all of a sudden, this A defense, it's going to get crunched. It could be crippled. Kerrigan, he's dropped secondly. Woxic, he's just trying to retreat down towards spawn, but Zen will catch his head. 4v2 for Godsent. Drops very quickly up from Cat, takes no damage. And at least dropping Zen.
They have nades, good nades.
They wait.
But they're gonna wait out half the bomb on the smoke.
Still waiting, still waiting. More Molotovs being thrown forward here. Frozen, he can't find much footing, but oh, Farley, he's burned out and still fighting. As Stiko also takes a follow-up frag. It's a great post plant from Godsent. Hell, it's just a great round because they don't go down 4v5. They split that A site hard.
Yeah, I feel like you got to throw a Molotov there with smoke still up. Just peek off the side while they push out. If they smoke it, I mean, they could smoke it anyway. So, yeah, they really let that one the clock run dry on that one a little bit. And Godsent, sorry, did they get the opening kill that round or?
Yeah, it was on Chris J. Yeah, it was the kill on Chris J. Stiko versus Chris J. First frag.
Right. Yeah, coming out towards long, and that's when the setup collapsed completely. You could see Woxic just trying to get sucked basically into CT spawn. He needs support to be able to shine. His spots do not intrinsically carry any like solo play potential. Like he can get spammed down at the car wherever he plays around the car. He needs to have a teammate holding longer cat off or sight or whatever off for him to be useful. So Chris J needed one at least. And even if Chris J can delay somehow, Woxic can come help him.
Another long fight. Very quickly, Stiko out, but flashed by Woxic. Somebody's taking a one-round lead here in the first half of overtime. And if the stats are to go off of, the 4v5s have not been kind to Godsent. Oh, the 3v5s even less so. Back plat. Nice tap. Zen right into the head of Frozen. Now Kerrigan, he's going to get recalled from long. Crystal, he's going to hear all of this. He hears two players rotating into CT. This could be a chance to bring Bomb back. They have time. They're hesitant. He drops. He tries to screw them over, and it comes so damn close. Now Rops is burning inside of the smoke. Zen, he heard that damage, gets the kill, and Kerrigan's also low. Flashbang over the top. Bomb to be picked back up. Another flash, and he's just going to go for the gunfight. Oh, but he eats it. 45 seconds and a cross would not bode well. No, sir. Kerrigan, headshot connects, and that's mousesports with the one-round lead.
Yeah, nice hold from Rops. Everybody just kind of played it cool. They had a good hold from Kerrigan and a good close there from Kerrigan as well. So, yeah, mousesports is a strong lead after what we saw in that last half. It makes sense. They won way more than 2-1 round, so you think there's a chance they win all 3 rounds of OT. And now on the T side, I mean, I guess here's where Godsent could actually peel this back. Them getting 1 round in OT, maybe that's enough, because they definitely had a more solid CT side. I feel like I wonder what mousesports are going to try to exploit. I think maybe they're exploiting the mid to Bs more because of the flip doors. There's actually a question that I asked about teams right now. It's like, why are they doing full B tunnel execs if the doors are working against them that way?
Yeah, fair. See, Kerrigan, he's pressured in mid, but he's calling all the attention. He's got Stiko looking back this direction. but he gets out of the B site, Stiko, before they can kill him. And that excellent flash from Zen is what gets Stiko another. Frag grenade does tons of damage. Molly on the feet of the T's. This is not comfortable for mousesports at all. Flash is going up and over. Meant to get the CTs into this bomb site, but it's not even technically a retake just yet. Zen, he's going to lose some HP to Rops, who's probably looking for another, but gets caught by the tunnel's peak. So it is all on Woxic in the 1v3, and he tries to slip through smoke, only to be caught by Madden. Tied up immediately. Don't forget, 18 rounds, secures double overtime, 19 rounds for the win.
Yeah, we clearly have a game on our hands, which is really cool. And I love how Stiko plays it in the site with using window stepping outside the site to come back and fight afterwards. The flashes from his teammates to support him were amazing. To come out mid, to flash over the wall into the B side, everybody was frozen. Whether it was Kerrigan, who was flashed all the way on his journey from mid B to the doors, or everybody in the site that was waiting to try to push up.
Chasing. Oh! Leg shot onto Kerrigan, headshot into Chris J.
You don't often see that.
Very nice. That one shot alone, even before they follow up onto the kill of Kerrigan, that, Woxic. Okay, that opens up a route. That's going to scream B tunnel push, which is why they're going to try and run this one back and maybe overwhelm this B defense. It is just Madden left over. I mean, it's not easy to get back from the 3v5. Yeah, again, the flashbang's not working out today. Maybe it's frozen with a 1 versus 4. If not, Godsent secure double OT at least. He's going to stick it. Retakes on. Smoke towards the doors. He's got 2 flashbangs. Seems a bit nervous about tunnels, but really it is all in on window. He is just beneath them, starts firing into the Opper, and Crystal trades. Godsent have done it. 18 at least.
18 at least, 1 to go to win this map. They come back at the last round of OT. They against all odds, they won those last 2 rounds in OT, and in OT they won another round to legitimize their play. So they definitely earned the position to be in. They're in right now. And then what is the last round of OT? Will mousesports win? It's a big question mark. It's officially Godsent's game to lose. Stiko in chat. HP Woxic 5. Stiko back.
It's a fair response, man.
And then he said, nice shot though. Well, they're in the split already, man. Yeah, what's going on?
Look at that go. He's already back around to the spawn, but the B site crumbles. Oh, and there it is, the mid play as well. It gets traded back by Madden because he's deep in T spawn, but double overtime. Are you ready?
It's already a 2v3. We'll see if these B sites any more retakeable. Got 2 Molotovs up.
The nades today.
one Molly's landing on Woxic. And he's
okay. Kerrigan kills himself. The Molly spread.
1G.
Now it's just Woxic. He's on the back of the site. He cuts down the first, but he's dead.
That's it.
No way. No way. I refuse to believe it.
That's it. That's the map. They flip the doors. And Kerrigan 1G'd.
Killed himself.
Not as bad as, even though it was inconsequential, wasn't as bad as Crystal dying 100 HP in his own Molotov, or in someone else's Molotov. Yeah, by his own volition. By his, by his own volition, he jumped into that thing like it was a bouncy castle. But he didn't. He was
all aboard that Molotov. But yeah, what a weird game. What a weird game. I mean, props to Godsent. Go ahead, take that map pick off of mousesports. But they clutched into the overtime those 2 last rounds. We had Crystal burn himself down to burn it down 100. We had Obviously, Kerrigan in the final round do the exact same damn thing because the molly spread just came at him. We had flashbangs that everybody was just eating. Little awkward utility in that one, guys. So let's do this, all right? You're all watching the CS Summit 6. Today's the first day of the real event. The qualifiers finished as of yesterday. Go get a glass of water or something. Stand up, stretch, touch your toes. And when we come back, we're going to have Vertigo, baby. So from Dust 2 to Vertigo. This game knows no limits. We'll see you guys there.